The highlights of digital, or specifically digital marketing last year, is the rise of location. I think more and more people are accustomed and getting used to doing location-based social networking like Foursquare. In the Philippines, it started very small, and I would say the growth was pretty slow. But last year we saw a lot of people getting into it, and then now virtually everywhere you go, you see that there's a mayor, that there's a location, and even specials are available today. A year from now, what will happen to digital? Many things. One, it's just gonna get bigger, because if you look at device prices, how much devices today are, they're getting cheaper and cheaper. Some are sub 4,000, sub 3,000 pesos a gadget. So it's one. All the three telcos now offer very, very affordable access rates. So that means more and more people will be able to access the internet on their mobile phone. Third, a lot of the content is really becoming free. A lot of the great content out there is becoming free. So if you combine all these three together, you will have a bigger digital population that will be accessing the internet, not just on a connected PC or a laptop, but will be accessing the internet on a mobile phone.
I think in the past years, in media in particular, the news and information, is probably the explosion of social media, and I would think also the explosion of mobile platforms, tablets in particular. I think this has led to a lot of Filipinos consuming their news and information in a vastly different way than they were doing so even just a year earlier. I think what will happen is hopefully in a year's time we would have figured things out better in terms of synergizing all the information that's out there across all the different platforms. Right now we're still at that stage. We'll probably still be there next year, but hopefully we'll do a better job at figuring it out.
Well, the highlights of digital last year was really how everything has become mobile. And I think it's also going to be the trend throughout this year and the next. You're going to see what was used to be the traditional web is becoming less important. It's becoming important. You have startups now that are just starting out as mobile first, and you're really seeing that happen with Facebook buying Instagram. Everyone is basically smartphones are becoming the default personal computing device. Tablets are becoming. We always talk about this, the internet appliance. Well, I think that the internet appliance has happened, and it happens to be called the tablet. So we're going to be seeing everything sort of transmogrify into that space, and everyone sort of, instead of before where you would develop for the traditional web first and sort of do mobile later, everyone is like, okay, we'll do the mobile thing first and the traditional web later. So that's going to upend all the work.